Hello everybody, this is Doll Dazzler and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys another doll out of my doll collection. This is an Arranbee or an R&B Nancy doll, Nancy Lee doll. Probably more just the Nancy doll, made in the 1930s and the 40s. There were a lot of Nancys that were made, and slightly different facial features for the Nancy Lee. This doll it's kind of hard to determine, but I do believe that she is just the Nancy. She is 18 to 20 inches tall, so she's quite a large doll. She's also all composition. There's no soft body in her bodice area. She is definitely, the Nancy dolls are some of my most favorite dolls from the 50s. They're just absolutely beautiful. Each one of them is, each one looks different, and they're just very, very beautiful, beautiful dolls. The dress that she is wearing is not an original dress. It is a dress I did buy her in this dress from an antique store. But the shoes, however, were thrown in with a purchase that I had made on eBay for another doll, and I'll show those to you in just a second. They're handmade out of leather, and they're very, very beautiful, and they fit her perfectly. So I'm going to get a little bit closer so you guys can see what Miss Nancy looks like. She is wearing a hat as well, and I do know that this hat does not belong to her either, but it's perfect. Because it does, her hair does suggest that she would have been wearing a hat, just because of the indentation in her hair there. All of her hair is there. It is a mohair, but I do like to keep the hat on just because, well, it's very cute on her, but it does appear that she may have had a hat, and I don't know if they made Nancy's with hats on, but I would imagine that they probably did. Her dress, definitely very 50s style, but she was made 10 years earlier in the 30s and the 40s. They quit making composition in the 40s, so very well made though. Composition, like I said, all the way through. So she is a strung doll, and that would mean that there's a band that runs inside of her, and it holds her feet to her head, and then her arms are held together with a band as well. She does seem like she does need a little bit of help in the maybe tightening the stringing or restringing the arms together. Not too sure about the legs. The legs look like they're doing pretty good. She can hold her leg out all by herself. So so it just appears that her arms are needing the restringing, and her head also does position quite well and holds the pose that I put her in. But yeah, her arms are needing a little restringing, and I'll be able to do that. I'll just be really, really careful. She doesn't look like she has sustained any kind of damage as far as the composition. Looks really, really good. When I went to purchase her, I was really quite amazed that she doesn't have hardly any crazing or cracking on her. Just very, very pretty. She's a little bit on the dirty side, but not too bad. Probably pretty easy to clean that up. And I don't know if you guys can see the one marking here and then the one marking over her eye. And that's really it. This marking here looks like maybe somebody tried to fill it in, this crack that goes here, and then it does come down onto her chin. But they did try to fix it, it looks like, and so it hasn't re-cracked again, but the line is still pretty apparent in there. But nothing serious. A little bit of maybe paint crazing over here on the side. Her eyes do still work. They're still bright. A lot of times these older dolls, they get the crystallizing in their eyes and they turn yellow, and hers are still very bright. Her paint is still in excellent condition. This doll is in really good shape for being a 30s, 40s girl. Let's see. Her markings, I don't believe that she has any, but I'm going to check right fast. I'm going to have to remove her hat to do that. Sometimes they did not mark their their dolls. But if they did, they'd say Arranbee on the back of the neck here. Her wig is just a tiny bit loose. Okay, so she has the letters R and B. Sometimes they wrote out Arranbee, or sometimes they would put these letters, the R and the B. And sometimes they're unmarked. So I'm really happy that this one is at least marked. Makes it very easy to determine who she is. Even though they made a ton of Nancy's. Very popular within the Arranbee line, along with the Debbie Teens. So just a really beautiful doll. Her hair is in really good condition. I'm thinking that she quite possibly had her hair a little bit more tame when she was first made. So it's looking a little bit out of its curl, and maybe she might have had some little ribbons or something in it, but she is just absolutely a beautiful doll. And her shoes. So I was going to show you her shoes. I'm going to set her up against the wall here so that I can show you guys these shoes. Don't want her to accidentally fall over, even though she is on a stand. Nothing wrong with her feet either. There's no cracks in this doll. She's absolutely perfect. So these are the shoes that I got in when I did a purchase from somebody. I had gotten a doll and then a dress and 2 pairs of these shoes. And these shoes are handmade. Beautiful, beautiful shoes. They're made out of leather. And they fit her perfectly. I don't even know how that worked out, but even the dress that came in with these shoes, it was handmade as well. Just really, really pretty. Very cute. Matches the dress perfectly because they're red. Also the skirt underneath this dress. See if I can show you guys. This is, I don't even believe that this skirt goes, or the slip anyway, I don't believe that it goes with this dress. But as a whole, it looks like it completes the look for the doll. And then she does have some little pantaloons underneath that belong to this. I think that this would have been more of a 50s style dress, but I'm not sure. If it looks familiar to anybody, or looks like it would belong onto one of the other dolls that maybe you guys have, somebody out there has, it is a taffeta type of dress, shiny gold stripes in it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's red and gold. And then the lace top around the bodice neck area, and then some linen, I guess some linen type arms for them. Beautiful, beautiful doll. So this is Nancy. If anybody out there has a Nancy that they'd be willing to share a picture or a video of, I think that the 50s, that any of the vintage dolls, 40s, 30s, clear up into the mods, they're definitely my most favorite dolls to collect over the newer dolls that are made, even though I have a large collection of them as well. These are by far my most favorites. I love them because of the history, and the dolls themselves are just absolutely beautiful if they have sustained time. So if anybody out there has one of these that they would like to share a picture or video of, please leave that in the comments for me. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.